Hey there, how are you doing? I am actually inside of the a new podcast studio, and I wanted to do this with you. If you watched my first video, I'll link it here if you hadn't watched that, but I was sharing behind the scenes of me creating the podcast. So I want to continue in that same vein and share with you. This is a new part of the Spotify experience for podcasters where they have partnered with a company and you record inside of their studio. And I'll explain that a little bit later. So this is part two of podcasting for our age demographic. So older workers that don't want to be on camera per se or be on video, but they're looking for something that they can do and make money from without showing their face. Podcasting is a great option for that. Although I'm on video right now, that's what podcasting is, it's audio. And so this is something you can definitely do. Share your experience, your knowledge, your talent, those things that you're passionate about. You can do that just by using your voice. And so what I wanted to do today is share with you how to make money from podcasting. This is my first experience in this. I wish you could see. I'm going to see if I can, maybe I'll do a screenshot because I wish you could see this whole fancy doodad here because it's something. And again, I do things really simply. It's telling me to do something. So if you see me looking over to the side, it's giving me all these instructions. Anyway, and so I'm going to share this with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is let's talk about how to monetize, how to make money from podcasting. So I'm going to share my screen, first time ever, so have grace. Upon slide, unlock features used professional teams of two. Not now. Okay, screen share. Got it. Okay. Go with me. We're doing this together. Okay, the first one, you should be, if you're watching me do this for the first time, then you didn't see this. So this is the back end of my podcast on Spotify. So I'm going to walk you through just what mine looks like. And this is what yours will look like as well. So on the back end, this is how many people have played an episode, the audience size, meaning how many people, in the shows right here. This is the number of distinct devices that streamed any episode for at least 60 seconds or downloaded an episode. This is in the last 7 days. How many people actually follow me? Now, I know this number would be low because I do post my podcast on YouTube. Most people consume it over there, so I get that. This is how many people on Spotify who actually follow me, and then how many plays of my latest episode. I just loaded one about 5 minutes ago, and it says this, I think it says it'll take up to 15 minutes to update. So I know there's been a few views because I see it on YouTube as well. I guess I'm also wondering, I'm talking out loud while I'm thinking, I don't think their analytics coincide. At any rate, so on your back end, you'll see your home, which is where I am right now. This is home, and this is just, it gives you some recommendations and some resources and things like that. So that's the only thing on this page. It gives you analytics. So it shows you how many impressions you've had. We've gone through the plays, the episode, the audience size in the last 7 days. This is all relevant in making money. So just go with me. I'm just giving you the kind of the breakdown and how to read your data, your Spotify impressions in the last 30 days. Impressions are basically the number of times your show or any of your episodes were shown to anyone on Spotify over the last 30 days. This is an estimate. It may not be precise. It takes up to 2 days to show new data. And then, of course, the followers. And then it gives you, where there were actual ups and downs when it comes to the total plays, what episodes did well, and so on and so forth. You can change the dates all time, 90 days, 30, 70, daily, weekly, monthly, so on and so forth. And this is how you're going to also kind of gauge your money. So this is why I'm sharing this with you. So your impressions, again, impressions are the number across your entire podcast. It's organized by date, and how many people look. So this is what your back end looks like. Here's all my episodes. I started in 2020, so it goes on from there. Interact. This is, remember we created a Q&A and a poll before. Again, if you hadn't seen the last video that I did on this, that's what I'm talking about. And then the monetization. So here we are. I have cashed out one time before. Now, I don't remember if I shared with you on the last video, but prior to Spotify, I was using another platform called Anchor. Spotify bought Anchor, and Anchor provided also a way for you to monetize your podcast through commercials, basically. If you have followed me since 2020 or between 2020 and now, you would have heard that in some of my episodes, but I've gone back because I was going to share it with you to see how it sounded and what I had to say, but it looks as if they've taken it off of each of our episodes. So I'm not able to share that with you, but they gave you a script and you just read the script. It was about 30 seconds and you can place it anywhere you want inside of your episode. I would put it at the front just to kind of knock it out the way and be done with it, and you would get paid. Now, I cashed out before. I can't remember honestly what that balance was and because the company was Anchor, I don't have the data. So I could pull up the history to show you. But here's where I am right now. I don't know how this money is still here. And I'll tell you why, because I'm not eligible right now to do any type of commercials on here or to get monetized on here. And I don't think your money rolls over. Now, unless I'm missing something, you know what? It just dawned on me what it is. I'll get to that. I'll share with you. It just hit me why I got this money. Okay, so that's the first way is the commercials, ads. You can tell I'm old school. I'm saying commercials. It's ads that you have in your episode that will get you payment. So if you can have a 30-second ad, maybe you're talking about. And they like to keep it aligned with whatever your brand is, whatever your podcast is about. So knowing that I speak with the 50-year and up demographic, it could be anything from, detergent from, clothes to, anything that would speak to our demographic. You'll get a 30-second script. Now, this is how Anchor did it. And you can put it wherever you want. So that's the first way you can make money in podcasting. Not showing your face, not being on video, on camera, and all of that. The second way, and this is how I think I got this money. Again, this is an old Anchor analytics that I'm showing you, but I believe I have subscriptions or members in a subscription. I think I don't. No, because it's not making sense where this money is from, because this is saying 0. So I don't know. I have to look and see. But I thought my 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀 would I came out and I said, I might have some subscriptions, but maybe not. Anywho, it's not about me. It's about you. This is a second way you can make money on podcasting. Not showing your face is subscription based. So you have subscribers, and what you can do, and I think this is pretty cool. And I'll show you. You can go to an episode and you can pick an episode and you can make that episode for your subscribers only. So depending upon, let's see, it doesn't show you here, but depending upon, it doesn't let me edit, so I can't show you, but depending upon the episode, you can make that an episode that people basically have to pay for. Or if you have members, or they call up fans here, they have to pay. They're already members, so they get either ones, the free episodes you upload or the subscription based. And I believe you can have an episode be subscription based only. Even if a person isn't a member, let's say you wanted to listen to one of my episodes and when you clicked on it, you had to pay $2.99 or $4.99. That's what I believe you can do also. Otherwise, I have mine at $2.99 and I have 2 episodes like that already. And I don't think it shows you, let's see. Oh, here we go. Subscription. Let me show you. So these are the ones that are subscription based: ageism and positivity. This is what I was thinking because I knew this one had gotten a lot of plays. You see right here, I had an ad on here. Let's play it. Let's see, because maybe, let's see if we can hear it. Let's see. I won't play the whole thing. Can I play this? But I want you to hear the ad. Maybe I can't play it. Let me try one more thing. Let me see real quick. I won't hold you. Let's see. It should just have a play button, right? Copy, download. Okay, at any rate, it doesn't. How come I can't play it? If you go and look and listen to this, you would be able to hear the what am I saying? The ad. So that's another way that you can monetize. So we talked about that you get paid for ads, you get paid for subscriptions, and I just showed you what the subscriptions look like. You would just copy your link, you can send it to your friends, family, loved ones, whomever. They would have to pay for this. If you're online, you can put this in all of your online information so that people can subscribe. So that's the second way that you can make money from subscriptions. And then you can also have monthly recurring donations from your listeners that just support you, love what you're doing, want you to keep doing what you're doing, and they support you $5, $2, $10, $20, whatever the case may be. This is another way that you can monetize your podcast. Again, not showing your face, not being on video or on camera. Now, I wanted to also share with you Spotify. If you do this on the Spotify platform, there's other platforms that you can be on. But if you do this on the Spotify platform, they also help you with ways that you can earn as a podcaster. So they have tools that you can use. They show you how to earn with ads or through direct support of your most engaged fans. We kind of walk through that. But this is like the site where it shows you how to actually set all of this up. So I'll have all of this in the description for you to kind of go through and walk through yourself. And again, it's easy to do. Don't think about all the tools and all the fancy equipment. I started with my phone. That's it. No microphone, nothing fancy, just my phone. In 2020, I was so bored. I didn't even know about monetize. I wasn't even thinking about money. It was just something to do and for me to have an outlet, and I used that. So I wanted to share this with you. It shows you how to automate ads, and you get ads from third-party sponsors targeted to your listeners with the Spotify Audience Network. Sponsor read ads, and remember I told you I read a script. They're automatically inserted into host-selected ad breaks. These ad plays across Spotify and other listening platforms where your podcast is distributed. Now, in another video, if you all still continue to show interest in this topic, I will share with you how to get your Spotify, how to start this, how to actually begin. I just wanted to give you some context on what options you have once you do start it, and how to monetize, or the ways that you can monetize. So in order to earn, you have to manage through Spotify, of course, their platform, and they will invite you to use ads. So this is a way that you can do that. You can see it's invite only, US, UK, Australia, Canada, Brazil. Now, for my international folks, if you're in one of these countries, this is an excellent way. I encourage you to go through, when I drop this link, click on the link and go through the FAQs. There's a lot of great information in here, and it tells you a lot about how it works and what you can do and how they help you do that. They do offer a lot of webinars, a lot of support as well. I've gone through some of their courses, and it's really, really good. So I wanted to catch back up with you and share this with you. Hopefully this was helpful, beneficial, giving you some ideas. Hopefully you'll get started. We can do this together, switch out ideas, but definitely you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on video. You don't have to show your face, but if you have knowledge, which I know that you do, you have experience, you have talent, you have skills in a certain area. Maybe it's something you're just passionate about and you want to share with the world. You might as well make some money while you're doing it, or just use it and leverage it as an outlet. And I'll share with you, at our age, this is a way for us to also not keep that knowledge that we've learned all through the years and share it. And it is helpful to people. Unbeknownst to me, I had no idea people would be interested in recruiting and talent acquisition and all of the things that I've been sharing. I've been doing this now almost 5 years outside of, on my own, outside of corporate. Been in corporate for 30 years doing talent acquisition, but just on my own as an entrepreneur, I never knew that there was such a interest in this. So you'd be surprised if you're like me, which I believe we're probably a lot alike. You feel as if nobody would be interested in what you do. You'd be surprised. People have a vast array of interests, and you are needed, my friend. You are needed. So let me know what you think of the video. Leave me a comment. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Hit that like button if you want me to continue. This series is just for me and you, but I'll definitely continue it if you're interested, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day.